Hi, this is Gail and welcome. Today I am going to share with you some paper clips that I made after watching Archie May's Andrea making them, and I thought, oh, these are kind of a combo of two things that I really like. So I'll show you where I started and then where I ended up. So Andrea made hers were 2.5 by 3 3/4, I believe. And I say, if I have a scrap, and she said to, use whatever you have, make it work. So I thought, well, I have this little piece left, and so let's make it into a paper clip. And these were a freebie from Andrea, Artie May's, and look, it's a paper clip, but wait, it's a little notepad, which is really wonderful. So as a paper clip on a page in your book, you can also use it. I like to use them like bookmarks. So let's go over here, let's say, and put it on. Yeah, there we go. So not only is it a paper clip and it adds adornment, but you can write little notes on the back of it. And I don't know about you, but sometimes if I'm reading a book, I'll come across a quote and I'm like, oh, I don't want to forget that. And so it's really great to have something like this that you can use as your bookmark and then write little quotes on it as well. You can tell I use Fabri-Tac because I haven't taken my gummy eraser yet and gotten the shiny off. And I don't like using Fabri-Tac, but I've had issues with my fine line top. The metal piece broke off. And so, yeah, I was using a Q-tip to put this on. It works. I thought I had some more of those bottles, and I know I do. Just can't put my fingers on them right now. I seem to have this issue, Okay, so anyhow, that's how I would use them. Now, you decide whether you want the paper clip to come off of this end or that end. And so Andrea smartly doesn't glue them down back here. She just puts the clip there, and then when she decides where she's going to use it, she has a stash of these, and then she pulls out whatever she wants and puts the paper clip in whichever side and glues it down. So I thought that was pretty clever too. So this is a smaller one. This one's a hair bigger. But again, it's the same concept. This was a scrap piece of paper. Yeah, this was a freebie from Andrea as well. These might be too. I can't remember for sure. And yeah, and then there's your little notebook, right? Okay, so there's two. I won't take as long with the next. They all have the notebook on the back. This was a Tim Holtz paper. And again, a freebie from Andrea. Another freebie from Andrea. And this was the same paper as the one before. And this was some of my tea-stained or coffee-stained paper. And this one might have gone through the oven. It was a little heavier. And yeah. This is actually some of that acetate that was decorated up pretty cool. Now this one, look what's different about this one. Besides the size is a little bit different, but hey ho, we have a little pocket in there, which I really like that idea. After I did these of Andrea's, and I had a piece that had this extra length on it, I'm like, fold it up, make a pocket. Why not? So that's exactly what I did. And then we have the notebook on the back. And here's another one. Got the pocket. There's like a little stamp in there. And then, of course, the notebook. Yeah, I liked putting the bling on. Now, this is the others were all from Artie Mae's, the graphics. This one, that's why. This one is from Graphics Fairy. This is the Forget-Me-Not kit. I have a premium membership. And so, again, I've used my coffee or tea stain paper. Got like a little stamp in there. These cute little bluebirds. And again, now this one, I decided to, instead of stapling on the notebook, I sewed it in and then put a little bow using some embroidery floss. But, you know, is it worth going to all that effort? I don't really know, but it was just something different. Okay, so shall we make a couple? Pretty easy. So variety is the spice of life, is it not? So I have everything kind of ready here, so we can rock it and get through it fast. Now, to be honest with you, the size and everything isn't really all that important because this is a great way to use up your scraps. But I will tell you what size this is. Okay? So, in terms of width, it's about 1 7/8. I would just be, if it were me, I would just go 2 inches, 2 inches wide. The length on this one is 6.5, okay? So 2 by 6.5. And I'll tell you what I did on this one. I scored it at 1 inch to put this down. Now, Andrea does 3/4 of an inch, which is fine. But if you want to use these bigger clips in there, which you may want, then you don't have, you have just enough to fold everything down and tack it. I felt better about making it 1 inch, then I had plenty of room to cover everything. That's up to you. You try it, see what you want. Then, on this end, I decided to make this 1.5 inch pocket. Now, maybe you don't like it that small. Maybe you want it bigger. Maybe you want it 2 inches. That's fine. Do you, you know? It's all good. You know, it's kind of weird. I really like this side. But this, and I don't know how this plays nice with this, but this is only 1 sheet out of the whole pack, so, you know, it might have had more, and I think it did, as I recall. It had some pages that had some red. Okay, I'm finding the center down here so I can put a thumb notch in. And again, doesn't have to be huge. Okay, so, now, you can decorate or put the notepad in. It's up to you. And I will tell you, I have some paper already cut, but I'm going to show you. You see, when this comes down, let me show you on the back. I want to make sure that I can glue plenty on either side here, and that these pieces are holding that paper clip in well. So I am going to shave that down a bit. But first, I'm going to find my length. And I don't want it to go all the way down because when you get a bunch of them in there, it's going to push it down a little. That might not even be far enough down. So, but anyhow, I am going to just take my little tiny scissors. And I'm going to take even a little bit more off of that because I really don't like it to hang down. Okay, now, if you need to know how long that is 3 3/4. But again, you do you. And I'm going to take some off of this side because I want to make sure I have plenty of room to tack down that paper clip on either side. Okay? By tack down the paper clip, I mean here on either side of this paper. You want to make sure you're getting good contact over here. And actually, I think I'm going to take just a little bit more off. Okay. And let's take a look. Yeah, that looks good. Then I know that I'm getting enough contact here when I put my paper clip on. And you can put it on either way. Let's do it from the side this time. Okay. Alrighty. Now, that's only 2 sheets. I don't know if that's necessarily enough. Yeah, let's do... I usually put in, so I had 6 sheets, 6 pages, if you will. Okay, that's 4, but I don't think these are long enough. Okay, they're not long enough. Huh. Do I have any more of this? Yeah, I have some more here. So, I'm just doing this. I would normally get out my paper trimmer and do it, but I'm not in a paper trimmer mood. So I'm going to fold that over and do my thing. And this is tea-dyed, and I don't know if this is part of it. I know the other little pieces that are in there were papers that I had tried to stain blue. Yeah, these were the ones I tried to stain blue, and yeah, it didn't work. It just did not work. Tried to dye them blue, I should say. I tried blue tea. I tried Dilutions blue. I tried blue food coloring, and the color just didn't stay. Okay, so that looks good. I'm going to move this for right now. Okay, so that's going to come down over top. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to staple it. But I'm kind of fussy in that I want the picky part of the staple to be on the inside so it doesn't catch on anything. Oops, here we go. So, sorry to confuse. So, I want to go in here like this and catch the top. And then over here and catch the top. And for some reason that one is coming out. That looks fine. So I'll do it again over here. There. Okay, so see, you have the nice side instead of the pickery side. Not that that's real pickery, but that's how I like it. And if you don't like staples, you can tie it, you know, bind it in that way. But yeah, doesn't bother me. Okay. And then I think I'll go ahead while I'm over here and get out my paper clip. Almost forgot it. That would be not good. Let's see, and I decided that for a change, it should come off of this side. Now, here you have another decision to make. What I've been doing is putting it over all of the papers and that. Okay? And actually, I've been putting the long side inside as well. So, it's going over the papers and helping to keep them tacked down, okay? That's up to you. You can just put it over the scrap paper and call it good enough. But this is going to get tacked down anyhow, So I figure it's one more layer to secure the paper clip, right? And I am using Fabri-Tac. You use whatever you think will work for you. I think the art glitter glue would probably work just as well, or something along those lines. Tacky glue, whatever you prefer, you know. I just make sure I have plenty on there. And around that clip. And now, yeah, I knew that was gonna ooze. Okay. Yeah. I always get too much. And that smell is so not pleasant. Hope you guys are all doing well today. I really try not to get it all over because it leaves that shiny stuff everywhere. And then I have to get my gum eraser out and try to get it off. So, just making sure that's got good contact. Okay, I went with a little paper clip here. I could have gone with a big one as well. And I thought this is a good project to use up some of those gold paper clips if you don't like them a different color, whatever. Anyhow, could have used the big one, but thought I'd go with a little one. Okay, so that's all glued down now and good to go. Now we just have to decorate and glue down our pocket. And I did take it upon myself to go ahead and get stuff ready. Okay, so let us, I'm just going to use my finger here with my glue, because that doggone Fabri-Tac, I hate that shininess that it does. Okay, I already, there. Okay, there's that. That kind of dulls down that reddish color. There is a little red in there, so, you know, but, yeah, not really feeling it at all. Okay, and down here, I had my little bumblebee. So, get him all glued up. Yeah, they just came out with this kit on the Graphics Fairy site, and I really like it. Okie dokie. Okay, and now I need to glue down the sides of the pockets, so I will use the Fabri-Tac for that. I can't see. Okay, there we go. There. Okie dokie, then up here I just want to take off the white around the edges, so I'm using my blue here. I hope wherever you are that your weather is okay, that you're warm and safe, and that, because I know many people are struggling without power, with flooding, tornadoes, all kinds of horrific things. So I hope you're safe. Okie dokie. This is a book cover, I think, for like a miniature type book, or a ledger, but I'm like, okay, I don't care. This works for me. And you know how much I hate sticky fingers, so you know I'm not loving that part of this. Oh, and there's another part. Now, where is that? Did I drop that? Yeah, there's another little decoration. I'm pretty sure there's something else that I had. Maybe not. Oh, no, that's on the other one. Okay, so now I have this little flower, and I think I'll just use the Fabri-Tac on that, and I thought that could go up here, like so. Could have gone over here, I suppose, but hey. It's all good, right? We'll put it there for now. And I did have something to go in there. I don't see it right now. That's what's missing. But anyhow, you know, something goes down in there and fits, and voila, there you have it. So, that is our little paper clip. So, have some fun with those. And I see what I forgot was to distress around the edges, huh? Do that real quickly. Quickly. Voila. So there you have it, a cutesy little... That slid now, didn't it? Doggone it. And now I'm going to have that shininess. Then I'm going to have to get my gum eraser after. Okay, so there you have it. Cute little paperclip notebook. Okay, so take care, everybody. Remember, get out there and create something. Make some art. Have some fun. Find your joy. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy. Bye-bye.